For the second time in a year, the community of Bakau has been devastated by the tragic loss of dozens of its youth to the dangerous and often deadly route known as the Backway. These young people, including women and children, risk their lives on this perilous journey in search of better opportunities abroad. Sadly, the dream of a brighter future has been cut short for many, leaving families and communities to mourn their loss. Last November, many communities across the Gambia were struck by a wave of grief, losing promising young people, some of whom were the breadwinners of their families. Bakau was no exception to this heartbreaking reality. The Backway journey is seen by many as their last hope for a better life in Europe. However, the cost has been immeasurable, with countless lives lost and families torn apart in the Gambia. In the midst of this grief, Kirfatu visited Jaiteh Kunda in Bakau, where 4 family members have been mourned after their lives were cut short by this dangerous journey. Sambu Jaiteh, the head of the Jaiteh Kunda, expressed his deep sorrow, having returned home to the devastating news of his grandchildren and in-laws passing while he was away.
Yo nanyi bitamuso ka fa tida jeti ndi mala musola mu mento mu alaji jeteti obe italili wala muso tida tay dimusu linke kilin sulani dimusu kilin ata fananta tale anenna kulundo kulul dindindo ka fo bintamani obata ali jamudula bentele bulu kulu wala jang nam sola bulu kulu wala jang fanan ale o fanan tundi jetole fa brama fanan wo alhamdulillah dindingo karantale atwa karankale fo alhamdulillah anatara al qur'an la fata university atata college awul beke rabulela fanan tutata bengolato anin do ma dim kewo fanan ka fa lamini jete afa mamu lankeleti do ma langoti fanan tutawalato nyim mulano ale la kolke wala nyam ko ay niyo ko ya bake ay sunu fanan bardum alal kiti wala mu alal lañ tala wo nyamale fo aske wo nyama fanan adu wala fanan bete ya nyanda ke wo nyamale alla kiti o konto kono comme no ni solo soto bakele.
He expressed how deeply the loss of his grandson Fabrama affects him, describing Fabrama as both intelligent and a great support to his mother.
Alhamdulillah, sanan kanyum Fabrama foten. O dadia mu manke fonferninti na manke alquranoti. Niaji abediam do to salmu animu lebe hadamadia diamo bana boto bala alquranotron. Adu abama alota bayni di musia palasoto alota bay dinke ya palasoto sutotili alor nga bay akatala bay ala ko ay niyo ko ya baki ala ko niyo ko ya bare alta mana ko antenay hadama di monda solata ala wate foye dankama
Alaji Basiru Gazama, a family friend who joined Jaiteh Kunda in their time of grief, urged young people to avoid taking the back way, stressing the danger and hard edge it brings to families.
Hamom weleke samba kon koto maya ponyami de bina ni moy niyo kuyata kon niyo kuyata fago kono nyami. I never advise a youth man to take the back way. But what caused the back way also? Let the Europeans try and give out visas. That can stop it. Because if you know the money they normally spend on this back way is terrible. In Libya, African migrants are suffering. Algeria, the same. Tunisia, the same. You know? But people should have freedom of movement, like how they have freedom of movement coming to Africa going. If not, let them try and bring big investment, big industries here, which the youth man would inject themselves, be working, earning. It's sad. You've been to school up to university level. You're sitting, your mother and father who was feeding you, still feeding you. You must have the aim. Though it's sad, it's very, very sad, and I normally go against it.
Mamadou Jane, a youth leader from Bakau, called the situation shocking and urged both local representatives and the government to act. He emphasized the need for solutions to improve conditions for young people so they don't feel forced into such desperate measures.
Well, with regards to the unfortunate incident that occurred where young people lost their life in Bakau, approximately 28 as per the report that we gather, it's just shocking after realizing that a boat that have been missing for almost a month eventually found, but none of these people, were able to survive. All of them perished inside the water in Senegal. Just to take you back a little, last year, 30th of November 2023, a couple of young people, a dozen of them all lost their life in the sea. And this year, again, on the 25th of September, another tragic incident hits Bakau. So it's really difficult, but I always say this, it's because young people lost hope in their country, because young people lost hope in the government. This is one of the major factors that is pushing these young people to sacrifice their life in this perilous journey to Europe, all because they want to, do something for their families, but also to have something better for themselves in order to have a very decent living condition. So it's really sad, it's really painful, and Bakau have been mourning this tragic incident. So one of the things that could be done in order to avert these incidents that have been hitting Bakau is that the government should look at something that it will do for young people of this country. So when I talk about Bakau specifically, this have to include our National Assembly member, and together with our councillors that are representing the constituency at local level and also at the national level.
Jane also highlighted the importance of community efforts to raise awareness about the dangers of the backway and create sustainable opportunities for the youth, ensuring no more families are left mourning. Research has shown that poverty, high unemployment, and lack of opportunities often push young people towards irregular migration in search of a better life. Unfortunately, many whom embarked on the journey face extreme dangers, including human trafficking, exploitation, and even theft while crossing the Mediterranean Sea. Reporting for Kirfatu, I am Ramatulai Jao.